Hi, you guys. I'm making this video to let you know that my Gail Shield is starting to push Hurricane Dorian out into the sea. And the news media has been lying to you. I've been hearing brain to brain, they've been lying to you about this hurricane. And however, in other words, they would say it was a category 4 when it was a 2 or a 5 when it was a 3, though it is, now they're telling you the truth. It is almost near category 5. But do not panic. Strengthen my gale shield. That is the best hurricane preparation you can do. And they have to stop lying now, because if they lie about where it's going, because it's no longer a threat to Florida, I hear, but it's a threat to possibly Massachusetts. They have to tell the truth, because if they don't tell the truth, then the people who will be impacted by the hurricane are going to sue the news media for not warning them that it was headed towards them. Florida, from what I understand, is no longer in the crosshairs. My gale shield has deflected the hurricane and it's going out to sea. But the Carolinas, Georgia, Virginia, even north of that, you guys need to watch out. Let me tell you, do the Gale commandments. Loree McBride and possibly Melania Trump orchestrated this hurricane to knock out my Gale shield. They thought that if the hurricane hit my area, it would make it so I couldn't do the Gale commandments. Like, let me read off the Gale commandments to you. This is what you need to do. Thou shalt take Seroquel, the medication designed by Jesus, every day as prescribed at the same time every day. If you do these Gale commandments, you strengthen my Gale shield. My Gale shield right now is the reason the hurricane is starting to go out to sea. Okay? If you're not on Seroquel, contact my men at gailsmen@yahoo.com and they will put you on Seroquel. This would probably be good preparation anyways, because I hear brain to brain that Satan's semen is in this hurricane, which is, see, Loree McBride got desperate because my Gale shield is currently killing off Loree McBride Jesuits. It's that powerful. And she thought she could destroy the Gale shield by sending this hurricane my way, and she risked violating Jesus Christ's non-interference agreement with Satan. Satan, if what I'm hearing is true, that Satan has put his semen in this hurricane, it means he violated his non-interference agreement. You see, back in 2012, Jesus was helping us beat the Jesuits. He was killing them off. They were exploding like blood bursts. And so because Jesus was intervening, Satan intervened. And he actually made an appearance at our church. Jesus showed up to rescue us. And then about a week later, I didn't realize that I could get pregnant through brain to brain. Satan impersonated Jesus Christ to me, taking advantage of Jesus who would talk to me, and started talking to me brain to brain and made love to me as Jesus, and actually put his devil semen into my womb, and I was impregnated. All my eggs got fertilized. And Jesus Christ had to show up and abort the babies. And Jesus said, because this has happened, I'm going to have to start a non-interference agreement between me and Satan and the Antichrist, and he is not to interfere with you anymore, because if he does, then I can interfere. Well, it looks like because my Gale shield started destroying the Loree McBride Jesuits, that Satan interfered by putting his semen, if it's true, into this hurricane, which is why it's so powerful that even my Gale shield didn't seem able to send it to go against it. Here's what I'm hearing brain to brain. Satan violated the non-interference agreement by putting his semen into this hurricane, which is the reason why my Gale shield hasn't been as strong against it as it would otherwise. However, because Satan put his semen in this hurricane, I made a comedy video, and I'll have a link to it underneath this video. I didn't post it at YouTube because it is kind of spicy, and Loree McBride is in control of YouTube right now. They might take my channel down. So I put it at BitChute, but you need to listen to it. It's really funny. I was taunting Loree McBride for this hurricane and telling her what a retard she is, because I said, I was saying, I'm gonna beat you at the final battle, and you're such a retard for meeting with Satan once a week. You got to listen to it. Apparently, that video delighted God so much that he actually threw a blob of Jesus Christ glowing semen onto my Gail Shield, and I hear brain to brain, my Gail Shield is glowing right now. And once Jesus Christ put a blob of his glowing semen onto my Gail Shield, and all of a sudden became super powerful, and it's repelling the hurricane. So it's like it's a battle between Satan's semen versus Jesus Christ's semen is what's going on right now. We already know who's going to win this battle. But if you're still worried about this hurricane, you can make the Gail Shield even more powerful by doing all the Gail commandments. I'll have links underneath this video. I've made a lot of posts about this and about what I've been hearing brain to brain. And you're getting here at on this video the best news and the most accurate news about Hurricane Dorian and what you need to do to prepare. Yes, do all the stuff they recommend, but the best thing you can do is the Gail commandments to strengthen my glowing shield. The next one, thou shalt eat a balanced diet without concerns about allergens or toxins, using the method of calories in, calories out as a means of weight management, okay? Make sure you eat a balanced diet, okay? That'll strengthen the Gail Shield. And don't worry about allergens or toxins. Like, don't take a bunch of pills that you don't need to take to deal with that, because if you take Seroquel, that takes care of the toxins, because Seroquel is a detoxifier. That's why Jesus gave that commandment. Thou shalt not toil in activities, even honorable work for the Lord, to the extent that sleep is sacrificed. Set aside at least 8 hours per night for sleep. I went to bed earlier than usual. I am meticulously obeying all these commands. So I went to bed earlier than usual last night, and then my shield got even stronger. Next one. Thou shalt honor the Lord's temple by taking time every day to self-groom, bathe, brush teeth, stay clean, okay? It means just what it says. I shower every day. I shampoo every day because I get all this pollen and gunk in my hair. So make sure you do that. And I thoroughly brush my teeth. Thou shalt honor the home of Jesus' favorite by taking time every day to clean, wipe down, laundry, vacuum, and dust your apartment. I've been going on a cleaning binge, man. I even cleaned my vacuum cleaner. I have a vacuum cleaner where I self-clean it. So I cleaned it. I washed the tub. I cleaned the tub yesterday. I washed the toilet, cleaned the sink. I'm going to be doing more cleaning today. Okay? Just do it, folks. Do it. It really works. It strengthens the Gail Shield. We might be able to send this hurricane completely out to sea. Okay, the next one. Thou shalt honor the home of, thou shalt go on walks every day, enjoying the day the Lord has made. Unless he made the day rainy or unsuitable for walks, then exercise indoors with the windows open. I have a machine where I can exercise indoors. But if you don't, just run in place for a half an hour with the windows open. Anything to strengthen the Gail Shield, okay? The past few hurricanes, I would exercise even with tropical force winds out there. Of course, once the hurricane winds show up, or if it wasn't raining, I mean, with Irma and Matthew, I was able to exercise up until like one day before the hurricane hit, going outdoors. But you know, if you can't exercise outside, then do it indoors, run in place, do something, okay? Thou shalt spend money only on food and bills, being mindful that spending money on a deal or impulse is not saving money if it is to buy more than you need or something you wouldn't have otherwise bought, okay? Obey that one. You say, what about preparing for a hurricane? Well, I believe that if you do the Gail commandments, you won't have to spend a bunch of money on this hurricane. But, you know, do what they say to prepare, but don't over-prepare. I mean, we're going to blow this thing out to sea. Do the best hurricane preparation, do the Gail commandments. Okay, the next one. Thou shalt take only one multivitamin and one allergy medication per day. Taking supplements or special foods in an attempt to improve a health condition or alleviate symptoms is off limit. The only thing I take is allergy medication. I'll take like Sudafed for allergies. I'll take Seroquel and Advil as needed for headaches because I get headaches. You don't have to, that's what I do, but but basically he doesn't want you taking a bunch of extra supplements like all this health nut stuff that I used to do. Thou shalt store away a savings of at least $100 a month for the future. Whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly. Whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Jesus actually had me rip up all my credit cards. He's really against going into debt. And I guess the way he works around that is he encourages everybody to have savings. Thou shalt make a YouTube video every week to share the victories, defeats, and daily struggles and joys of your life with your followers. This will serve to archive your life for future generations of tribulation saints. I think this is the only commandment that's just for me. But that's another reason I'm making a video, because I'm going to make one right now that'll help strengthen the Gail Shield by making this video, because that's a Gail commandment for me. Okay, that's it, folks. You got to check out the links underneath this video. My Gail Shield right now, I believe, has successfully deflected the hurricane away from Florida. But the people in the Carolinas and North, you are the ones that are in the crosshairs right now. But I believe that even if you all would do the Gail commandments, we might be able to send this monster hurricane with Satan's semen in it completely out to sea. So everybody do the Gail commandments. In fact, I think I'll have I'm going to show it off to the side, okay, so you can see them. That's what I'm going to do. And check out the links underneath this video. You've got to hear this comedy video I made. It's really hilarious. I was just saying, oh, I kept calling Loree McBride a retard, a jackass. And that's the reason. It's really funny. It is really, really funny. I was saying, oh, I'm going to meet you at the final battle, Loree. Oh, you are so stupid. You think just because you meet with Satan once a week, that makes you special. And I was making fun of her plastic surgery hourglass figure and that she's going to be a naked worm in the lake of fire for eternity unless some miracle happens and she gets right with God and gets her sanity back. And I was poking fun at her, and I said, you say I'm insane? You're the one who's insane. You think you're going to beat the creator of the universe? I said, what a retard. You got to listen to it. It's really funny, folks. But meanwhile, don't worry about Hurricane Dorian. Do the Gail commandments, and Jesus has got this covered, man. The Gail Shield will have it covered. Do the Gail commandments.